friends. It is bright and early this morning. I am going to head off to work soon, but I thought it could be fun to do a little eat breakfast with me. I believe I've done a dinner and a lunch, so it was only right to do breakfast as well. I have my coffee with me here, thank God, and my mug, which is it's not the right season for this guy, but I really like this mug and the size of this mug, and it always makes me smile, even though it's not Christmas time. I use it year round. But it says, "This is my Bah-Hum mug." And I genuinely have no idea where I got this. It was probably at a store like Ross or something. I don't remember. It's from Target. There we go. Target mug. No idea if they still make this. I don't remember when I got it. But if you're in the market, Target does have some good mugs. I think I found most of my mugs from Ross Dress for Less, though. Much needed. So in the mornings, I like to make a half pot of coffee so I can have a mug in the morning, as well as fill up my tumbler that I bring to work, so I can have coffee there. I have no idea how much coffee that is a day, if it's too much. Probably not. A half pot. You know, if it is, my dog just let out a big sigh. If it is too much coffee, don't tell me. Let me live in a world where I drink too much coffee every day. It's fine with me. My dog just jumped up on my bed and is going a little bit crazy. So sorry if you can hear them. I'm trying to keep an eye on her because she has peed on my bed twice. Not once, but twice in the past maybe week and a half, and I have no idea why. One time it was on the weekend when I was here the entire day, so I don't even know how she had the opportunity to do it. Must have been when I was in the bathroom. Absolutely crazy. I have been making sure every time we go out that she is doing her business, because not a fun thing to come home to. And there's pee on your bed and you can't just lay down. You have to wash your blankets and your sheets. But I digress. I have some oatmeal here with me, I believe is what I was saying before all this. Sorry about that. We were just rudely interrupted by a plane, but I was saying that I really want to do a Dunkin' Donuts mukbang Get You With Me video. I just haven't really had the opportunity to do that yet, but that will be coming eventually. For now, we have some oatmeal, and it is just a little microwavable cup because who has time to make Surely not me. Surely not. But yeah, this is just Quaker instant oatmeal, maple, and brown sugar. Interesting sounds. Kind of relaxing. This is my favorite kind of oatmeal. To be fair, I haven't tried that many kinds of oatmeals, but of the ones I have tried, this one has always come out on top. So good. If you have an oatmeal that you think can beat this one, though, let me know. I'd be happy to try. I really only like the ones that are like this flavor or similar to this flavor, though. And I do prefer the ones that have a flavor over the ones that are just plain oatmeal. So I do really also want to film a like morning in my life, like morning routine video, but it's just so difficult because I don't know how I would go about filming that. Like, I don't have any way to like get a good angle of me doing anything that I do in the morning, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna have to brainstorm that one, see if I can figure something out. Because if I could just get some clips, I think it'd be fun to do like a voiceover for that. I'm gonna grab my coffee again. I also am going to do a like hand movements and camera tapping video. Oh, I just knocked you a bit. Hand movements and camera tapping video soon. Maybe that'll be my next upload, maybe next week. But I want to do that with like soft spoken into whisper, like switching between them. I did the video where I switched between soft spoken and a whisper, and someone requested doing that with camera tapping, which fantastic idea. That would totally put me to sleep. I love camera tapping so much. So I want to do that along with hand movements. I just wanted to wait a bit before I did it so that I don't have like too much of the same content like back to back, if that makes sense. But if you have any other video requests, let me know. Let me know. Okay, back to the oatmeal. It always stresses me out whenever it like falls over the side of the spoon because I'm scared that it's gonna like fall as I'm putting it into my mouth. I think we're okay though. So with this new job that I have, I actually have a bit of a commute to and from work, which is different than I'm used to, which means I have to leave earlier than I'm used to, but I actually quite enjoy that because it forces me to get up earlier and then I can actually have a morning before having to go in. Although sometimes it's really stressful whenever the weather's bad or the traffic's bad. The weather's been absolutely crazy. Like, I haven't been living here too long and I've already feared for my life driving many a time. So, I'm excited for the weather to get better. You know when you like feel a random hair on your face and you can't find it and you're just like awkwardly pulling at yourself? Yeah, that happens to me a lot. I shed quite a bit. Anyway. Okay, we got one last bite here. That definitely hit the spot. Now I just gotta finish off my coffee before I have to head into work. I have already prepared my lunch and snacks, and I'm halfway dressed. I have to put my work pants on. Took my dog out, so I should be all ready to go. Oh, I do need to put a couple things in my purse, but I have made a checklist for little things to remember doing in the mornings, which has actually come in handy a few times because I have forgotten. I have. It's also fun to just check off silly little things like wake up, brush your teeth, you know, do your makeup, eat breakfast, make coffee. yesterday I started developing migraine at 4 p.m. at work. And lately, with my migraines, I have been getting auras, which is like when it affects your vision and it kind of makes everything glassy, at least to me. I don't know if that's like a universal thing, if everyone's auras are different, but so I was sitting at my computer at 4 p.m. and like everything starts going a little hazy, and that's how I knew that the migraine was coming, because my head didn't hurt yet at that point. But then I was like sitting there trying to edit reports and like email people. I couldn't really see anything. I was just like, oh my god. But then the actual headache started coming around like 4:30. Thank God I have ibuprofen in my purse, so I was prepared. It didn't work very well. It definitely took away like the severity, but I still had a headache. And then my auras get worse when I'm looking at screens. So once I was able to like not be on my computer, it was getting a lot better. So it was pretty much gone when I left, thank God, because I was able to get home safely. I could see everything. I don't know if maybe ibuprofen helped with that as well. Maybe. Or if it was just like not looking at my computer anymore. But the aura was pretty much fully gone. And then it was just an actual headache, which stayed all night, last night, all night. I took more ibuprofen like 5 hours later, and then I just went to sleep because I was down for the count. Man, I get migraines semi often. I used to get them a lot more. Now they're not as frequent, but now I get auras. So what does that say? I don't know. What does that progression mean for me? Yeah, so I have no idea what time it is right now, and I probably need to leave for work soon. Almost done. I have about 1/4 of my cup of coffee left. I used to not be a breakfast person. I would only drink coffee and then go about my day. But then once I started working, I realized that when I don't have the opportunity to eat before noon, I become a breakfast person. So yeah, I was getting very hungry, and I was like, okay, this has got to stop immediately. And now I'm a breakfast person, and I have been for a few years. I actually really love breakfast food as a whole. I love to eat breakfast for any meal of the day. Like breakfast for lunch, breakfast for dinner. Is that in English? Breakfast for lunch, breakfast for dinner. Absolutely. So good. Endless options: French toast, pancakes, waffles, omelets. That's a more recent thing for me, like the past 2 to 3 years. I've been a big fan of omelets, which I never thought I would be, but I think my palate has definitely expanded the older I've gotten, because I used to be a really picky eater, and now I'm still, particular about what I eat, but I would say I'm a lot more open to more food. Like I'm more willing to try something before just automatically being like, no. coffee's starting to go cold. There are 2 concerts this week, and I don't have tickets for either of them, but I really want to go. I believe Nessa Barrett and Phineas are both coming to Boston. Okay, let's down the rest of this bit. One more sip. All gone. All gone. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you also ate breakfast with me and had a lovely time. As I said earlier, let me know if you have any requests for me. I would be happy to do them. I will see you